now for something a little bit different. I'll admit this has been more of a recent interest, I would say, because before actually playing, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, which is the sequel to this game, I never, even knew the series existed. To be honest, I didn't pay much attention. But yeah, this is Ori and the Blind Forest, a very, would you say, cinematic game?
Yeah.
That's one way to put it.
It reminds me of Dust does, at least in how it does a bit. Because it's presented specifically, yeah. A leaf thingy?
From a stem that held the tree of light, rips off a little branch, becomes. What is Ori other than being a light spirit? It's like a cat? Kinda?
Why are you asking us? You're the one who played the
Yeah,
game.
we have no.
I know, but I'm asking you based on design when you see it. Like, tell me what you think.
Seems a light spirit of some kind. That's really about it, probably towards it. And then a weird owl creature?
Play as this dark entity.
That strut. That thing has a gut, and he lives a bit. Like that's a strut that is fucking hell.
Yeah, again, what I mean by cinematic is that you get to control the cutscene, but like, holy Christ, does it want you to like be immersed?
What is this fucking walking simulator? Is this?
Look at this art.
Yeah, which I mean, it is one of the game's highest point is the art style because it's really damn good.
So we've got Lion Dark Reaver. What is this fucking Kingdom Hearts or some bullshit? With Lion Darkness. That'll fucking Hollow Knight maybe. What?
Yeah, I guess would be the best way to see it as
As
such.
much as I would love to see Bryan play Hollow Knight, he wouldn't last too many spiders.
I made it to the second
He
area.
has it. He has played it, Broxman. He has it. He owns it.
I have at
But
least
has
played
he
it.
finished it?
No, I haven't. But I have at least played it.
Yeah.
For you. No, but yeah,
Yeah,
this is
someone for
Ori, and I believe the character's name is Nanu? I may be wrong on that.
Narrow it inside. Yeah.
But she adopts Ori as her child, pretty much.
Just throwing her stuff she is. Is this the day after this? Or is it a few days after this?
I like to imagine this is like maybe a few days after, Ori got to her from the tree.
You see back when you can see you.
Yeah, because as you can see, like, I imagine this takes over time to build the bridge.
Yeah.
Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was this bridge.
Look at them. They're so cute. I sure hope nothing bad happens to them.
Damn it, Bryan. Mother.
Damn it, universe! Don't you know you don't interrupt people when they're eating fruit? It's fruit.
Especially if they're happy as well.
I have the voice of a god.
God can wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, he can. He waited for us for about a while.
A week.
Yeah, give or take. He waits. You can wait for us, you fucker. Lights becometh.
Don't stare into the light.
It's so bright.
So you're saying Naru, where the fuck is a being of darkness? You just said.
Yes. She, pretty much later on in the game, you're going to find out that this very has a huge parallel on light and dark, which, are not all bad. It's just that, you need a balance. If there's too much light or too much darkness, the world gets screwy.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yes. So as you can see, after that light show, it's not looking too well.
So it means there's more light or more darkness now, is there?
I would say more darkness, considering the fact that, the tree apparently needs Ori. Like, that specifically, it needs that one light spirit. If it doesn't have it, as you can see, the world is just getting worse and
It's
worse.
dying, it is.
Yes.
Darkness, darkness, darkness.
No. The true fruit.
Ooh. Since I'm looking at, since Ori's basically being a creature of lights, and very from basically a tree of light, pretty much. Food and hunger. I'm wondering what's the difference between how that works exactly, because it seems like they both need to eat each other.
Yeah, it's like, even if they're beings of, the respective element, they still have a body that they need to maintain and eat. Yeah, this freaking intro again. I like it. It's cinematic as all hell, but like, Jesus Christ, is it drag on just to prove the point of, again, how artsy the game is. And how...
So we're 6.5 minutes in, you've only had like maybe 45 seconds of gameplay.
And that's mainly just walking and jumping.
What is this, Metal Gear Solid 4?
Again, I thought fucking Cuphead was archy as fuck, but this is just bullshit. This is taking the cake. This is with this type of stuff.
The tutorial game of Ori and the Blind Forest. How do you actually jump? Ori's the new Dark Souls, apparently.
Don't you know? Who the fuck is that in the on the foreground?
Twas a spider. I could count the legs.
What's this fucking limbo?
I mean, I can see the parallels.
Yeah, Limbo's another argy-fargy type of game. It is. Oh, is she dead now, or what?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ew.
Or he's just like, here, I brought you your nutrients.
It's like, mother?
You must...
Mother?
Oh.
I didn't know if we were watching The Lion King, we were.
I don't remember the mother lion dying from not eating.
I mean, you never saw the scar cut you did, huh?
Considering how many movies have the freaking villain having, a different origin / painting more as the protagonist line, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, pretty much, the only reason he was staying was with her. But since she's gone, what else can we do?
She's gone to the great darkness in the sky. Or space, as you might call it.
Da 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 da
Damn it.
You asked for it.
Yeah. Well, that or the depths of Dark Souls. I'm not sure which one would be better.
Ah, plim plim plom.
What?
It's a meme.
Ah, okay. I mean, Dark is another one with the sun. Dark is it as well, does though? Because you got Prey Sun with Solar and stuff. And the game is just darker because the game's fucking dark. It wants to be occasionally.
Praise the sun, bro.
I did actually earlier. And you got to it in Solar, you know.
Nice.
And
I know. Something about spider girls.
I gave up about 20 minutes trying to get to them, fight the fucker. I need help to fight this bitch.
You need level ups.
Yes. If I was scared enough, I probably could kill her. I could have, but I'm not scared enough. No, I'm not.
Well, the Dark Souls is there to beat you senseless.
Yeah, I said fuck
and
it.
Bloodborne.
Yeah.
And Sekiro.
Yeah, and whatever the
and
new
Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Now that And Elden Ring now, the network test codes are out.
Yeah, and whatever the fuck all the stuff is pretty much. I give up at 20 minutes. When...
Basically everything that FromSoft has made ever since Demon Souls.
Yes. In the remake as well, you're like, oh fuck. Game ends. Game over.
Yep. Thank you for watching our tech demo of Ori and the Blind Forest. We'll get back to you next week for the actual commentary. Now, because for shit, you know, he just so happens to land right next to the root of the giant tree.
Or as one person in my chat said, bummer for dying. Bummer.
Damn.
Yeah, so the thing, you have died. Is you have died goes bummer. Let there be life!
Finally, I've got my light spirit back. Now let me
Is this supposed to be a video game soundtrack or something for the big screen?
I don't know, man. Honestly,
again,
Ori
Artsy
Ori
Fartsy.
can fit as a very student project atmospheric art piece.
Artsy Fartsy.
Short film.
Oh, so you have gameplay now after.
Forget art.
Now get to play the game.
11 minutes in of this 30-minute parts.
Oh Christ.
Forget artsy fartsy. It's just the more grandiose the music is, the more expensive it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't look like this had much of a budget, so I'm afraid to ask how much they spent.
I mean, Mugger Game Studio, and it was like, was it funded on something, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Too sure,
I remember, wasn't this one of the game that got funded on the crowdsourcing sites? It seems like I think it was, or at least I know the other one was though. Oh, that guy is fucking dead.
His fault. Well, at least it lets me pass.
I thought something. I think it was something like Ariaki did. I think it got mowed by. Let's see. I think it was a Black Knight. I think it was. Or was it? No, not Black Knights. Two skinny bros. One in heavy armor.
Yeah, Microsoft just has publishing rights. That's a
Okay.
I see.
Yeah.
Who's they, man? Enemies!
Monkey Man.
More like...
They're jumping around like monkeys.
Fair enough. I don't know why I always thought more frogs.
We can tell you by looking at their tail, even if they have one. Whoa, hello.
Yep, that's
a
your
big map.
Believe you me, completing it is not an easy task.
Fucking remind me, I need to get back to Owlboy, need to. That game is a bulky beast, it is though.
I've lost track of how many times you've said that.
I know. I recorded it twice now. I recorded it twice at this point. I have. I then scrapped both of them because I feel like I could have done either better or I could have recorded them in a better way, pretty much. As in, like, I did them in a weird funky order for a lot of stuff in it. I'm like, I should have done it in all that made sense. But I've not got back to because that game is bulky. It is, and I just can't be asked.
Yeah, I would say it's with this game, but to be honest, it's just every time I keep editing it, I just feel like I want to play it again, see if I can do better. I want to play it again, see if I can do better.
Mike,
I just want to play this game, okay?
Bryan, no, this is an intervention.
Stop! Cease!
You don't need to play the game 5 times.
Why is that
But
enemy?
It's so fun though.
Why is that enemy look? It's fighting a natural needle at you.
Because it just fires its spines like I don't know. What creature actually fires its spines at enemies?
Apart from something you'd probably see in Ben 10, not a lot.
Is there really any bit of me that does the spike thingies?
Imagine.
Would it surprise you?
I think other than ones Ben is transformed specifically into.
Again, would it surprise you considering how many species there are supposedly in that universe?
I mean, there's a lot there is, yeah.
So damn many.
think. I think the more the non-main core ones that you don't see as often. Because there's
You mean everything you see from Ben 10,000?
yeah, pretty much yeah. Because the first I think of is Arctic Water and Spitter. Which one shoots ice? One shoots sludge acid.
The poison or
No, it's like specifically it's like a brownie like solid sewage color. It's like almost like acid. It is. Or green. No, it's green. It's green. It is. So it's acid. They're the gigawatts. Because I know in some fan projects what they've done is they've added in their own variations of aliens that could exist within the better universe. Like one group of people, if you've heard of them, the Ink Tank, they did their own version of a Super Saiyan and a Kryptonian they have.
Oh, then.
By making them the same sea species but different subspecies specifically.
And insert Goku versus Superman round 3.
I mean, the idea in the Omnitrix, that one specifically there, they have Monkey, which is Goku, and then the Kryptonian, which I forget what the name one did though. You got Monkey, Super Monkey, and then I forget what the Kryptonian one was.
Rock.
But yeah, they also had
enough of that. Enough of that. Let's just watch Bryan do his extermination business.
I have to build up my the ability point system so I can actually get some decent upgrades early on.
Oh yeah,
abilities.
Yeah, also another one was like the alien zombie transformation to match the other horror movie ones. Is this just a bonfire? This is. From Dark Souls, like a rest point. This is.
It's a save point, pretty much.
Yeah.
These trees allow you to get a ability.
Basically, yeah, a bonfire.
Lucky you're assuming he knows how Dark Souls works.
Fair, because it's on my mind. It is as the last thing I've played this year or today.
Yeah, just always keep in mind that always remember to leave save points, which is just holding down the I think the B button in my case. Because remember that the game will not, like other than the trees and certain cutscenes, the game will not try to save for you. So you gotta make the memory of saving yourself.
Yes, it's one of those games.
What you expected auto start game, which is kind of a reasonable request, but no, we want to be artsy about it.
Yeah, with the
high Pokemon games up into
Sun
and Moon.
The sequel at the very least tries to implement that a lot better.
Yeah, high Pokemon games up to Sun and Moon.
Push.
Those poor fuckers who didn't think about not auto saving. It's weird as spike thingies they are. It's like they just keep tearing through the ground. They are.
It's a video game.
Yeah, again, it's like half of it you could say is the video game logic, or the other half is because
they actually made design a thing so when they go through the block, they actually make it like they show a noise. They show like a thing they do.
Yeah, they leave an indent.
Yeah, and the indent fucks off after they left it. Soul Link. We haven't done one of those in a long time, haven't we?
It's your thing to say, hey, you can use your ability souls. Actually, use them.
Again, we haven't done one of those in a long time. We haven't though. Been about 4 years, I think, at this point. Maybe 5 years since last we did a Soul Link.
Womp womp womp.
Yeah, Jesus.
Because ever since we did last Soul Link, it's been 3 races, 4 races. It's been almost.
Mhm.
Never been a 5 over though yet though.
Well, 5 just feels more complicated than it has to be.
I mean, it can work though, but just it's gonna be a bit of a mess. It can be. It's just more work for me just though. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of collectibles you can pick up. For example, you can pick up both energy and ability cores, which are pretty much your blue and your green meters, respectively. Blue lets you use special attacks, while green is just your health.
And yeah,
You pick up these key shard fragments for doors that need to be open, and map fragments, which you can place in the respective slots, and you get added to your map.
again, I'm mainly using my knowledge on Owlboy and stuff, based on what this game is. And like Metroid. And
It's an
Super Metroid and
explorative Metroidvania, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Even the map is like Dread It Is. Again, I need to get through beating.
You really love hurting little Ori, don't you?
He's in his Mega Man mood of not getting a shit.
Believe you me, again, when I play this game, I can be completely reckless.
Again, he's in his Mega Man mood. Was that a firework I just heard?
Well, that's probably the sound of the Soul Link being set.
No, afterwards I heard a bang from someone's mic at dinner. Like some sort of a firework or some bullshit.
I
I
don't.
think you're hearing things, old man.
Fuck off, you cheeky bastard.
Coming from the old man himself. Ouch.
I know that I hear things, but you have no right to call me an old man, you ancient old fuck.
Hey, just saying, hearing things is the first sign of madness.
Oh, I've been mad for a long time, I've been. I think we all have to keep speaking.
Oh man, on the inside. Just depends how far you're willing to
Crazy
put
old
it
man
out.
specifically
Ah,
on the
so
inside.
we're all in Wonderland. We're all mad here.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
it's one of those called the internet. It's always like chaos. What could happen?
Well, happy on birthday to you too.
Assume
Well,
you.
one pass was a ability, or it pretty much requires you to have a certain amount of abilities to
Okay.
sacrifice to open.
Yeah, I assumed that it was. Yeah. Well, you know, more close to the tree you are now.
Closest we've been to the
Is
tree.
the tree talking to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's basically narration.
Plot.
I am not the great Deku Tree. I'm the great Life Tree. Woo!
Totally different.
Yes. If I die, everybody dies.
That's fun.
Or everybody gets a slow pay with specifically if I die.
This was after, trying to bring Ori back. See, there's a lot of more of these little white beings.
Hmm. Then, what is that? What is that? A raven? Is that?
It's an owl.
I have to fuck.
That doesn't sound like an owl to me.
I'm being a pure darkness. You rude motherfucker. Was this in the past, was this?
No, it's in the now.
Is it... No, this is the past, this was, yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Three elements of light. And of water.
Yep, pretty much giving us our plot of the game.
Light, water, and winds. And by fire this is?
Fire.
No, warmth, sorry, warmth.
Yeah, fire. We must bring
I'm
the
starting
warmth.
to get a Zelda feel out of this.
Believe you me, David, it is pretty
Ah,
much.
yes, light,
It has
water,
Zelda elements.
wind,
Puppet.
warmth. Excuse me? You heard me.
Now go, my child. Be
Go.
free.
I can go for some warm right now. Ugh.
But yeah, we're gonna warp back because now that we have this out of the way and we have the climb ability, we can go to in a new area added for this version.
This is the warp point. Okay.
Yep, all these spirit fountains are pretty much your warp areas.
The fuck is that?
Helicopter.
Ah, okay.
Damn helicopters.
Oh, it's these things.
Yep,
It's a Yeti.
a dark yeti, pretty much.
A decky.
So yeah, again, this was added to the definitive version, which is what I'm recording. Because in the original version, this was just like pretty much a lot of the things that they added here were pretty much just added to this version. So like you would see like your counter in the original would be a lot more shorter. You wouldn't have some of these abilities which are really damn good.
Yeah, that's video editions for you. Make the game a gooder.
Mm-hmm. Which not gonna lie, first time ever playing
on Nintendo Switch and Steam.
like first time ever playing this game, I beat the game, and I was like, Jesus Christ, they really like have you like going by the skin of your teeth on some of these. I'm like, where does this ability kick in? And I find out, oh wait, it's in an optional area somewhere where I completely forgot to explore. Oops.
Derp.
Oh. Yeah. Naru, yeah.
Naru, that's her name. Pretty much this allows you to.
You know our not Navi friend here sounds like Midna.
I could hear that.
Yeah. I could definitely hear it too with some of the voice clips they use, which is mainly just
It's the filter.
gibberish.
Yeah. Thought about this at some point. Ain't been one for us, I need to. And so we got a good time with George Blast first anyway.
You know, Korea's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll get there eventually.
We have like, again, there's like 4 periods just so we get to one thing. I didn't get no gun anyway, I need to know though.
Here's the first time I'm showing off these.
Skill tree.
Oh god, the ability tree.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, you got one for more passive abilities. You know, just things around you. You get one to upgrade your power, and you get one to upgrade your actual abilities.
That thing hit you directly in the face, it did, and you're dead. Oh,
You didn't want to jump no more.
yeah. Is that
Jump, Ori, jump.
those laser beams? Yes, they are
Yes.
laser beams.
Quick man?
Kinda.
They do all the quick man stuff they do.
Well, it killed you instantly like it was a quick man trap.
Past me being stupid, realizing, oh wait, it's not the right path.
Yeah, the anger mids. Wrong way!
How do? Where go?
That's for you to find out.
That's being figured through Metro earlier. I'm like going, what the fuck do I find Dragon? Where is he? Where is that dragon bastard? Because fuck
You know,
Meridia. As I keep saying, because fuck war levels.
And that's pretty much the case with a lot of games with water areas in general.
Always the war levels, always the most you got like fucking it's so confusing it is. I have gravity suit though, but it doesn't help though because the game area is still confused as fuck it is. And fuck sand as well with the Destiny as well.
Just screw everything. You know?
Why
just-
do you want to fuck sand? That sounds painful.
To make sure who knows who's his boss. So what do you do? What do I do now?
Yeah, you showed that sand what for.
So actually, what I can need to do actually think is though is I need to go get a power sign and have a fucking ditto. To show to his boss.
Ow.
Well, ditto fucking power sander.
I feel sorry for the Ditto.
It's a ditto. It could be anything. It could be.
It still has to do it with sand.
What if it becomes sand itself?
Yeah,
cancels
it becomes
right?
sander.
Yeah, but now it's just a bunch of tiny microscopic rocks grinding against each other.
mean, isn't that how sex works?
Tiny rocks?
You'd be surprised what people are into nowadays.
Yes.
Ah, TMI. TMI, Brian. I didn't need to know that about you.
Not me. I mean people in general.
You know the ability trees. Eek.
Iki.
Bullseye.
Yes, pretty much one of the first definitive abilities you can have is a dash.
Oh, wait, that wasn't in the base game, wasn't?
No.
Oh.
You're abusing this now, aren't you?
What gives it away?
Jesus. Does dashing not use anything up, doesn't it, or not?
No. Most of the time, the abilities that you use your ability core are more of the using the light itself.
Nah, you use wave dashing, but you are. You're like you're fast.
You're zooming.
You're fast.
Ah. Dashing is a free
Oh shit!
possibility. Use it to
It's
make
Kirby.
Use for some basic platforming nonsense. Indie game.
You believe it? That's only half the time I actually avoid that boulder because of stupid freaking mistakes.
You could have just stopped at stupid and I would have just said yes.
So you have the map fragment. We can put it in the slot.
And you always there's the bottom path there. Jesus.
Yep, but the thing is, we need another upgrade that we won't get till later on. So, that's all we can do at the moment. But
How much later? How much later, Pacific though?
After your first major area.
Okay.
Well, your first true dungeon, I would say. Yeah, even the game tells you, if you come here earlier,
You're gonna die.
You need the ability to even access the area. So, get your dash and get the hell out.
And dash way out of there, pretty much.
Or learn how to sequence break like a god.
It's like fucking in Hollow Knight as well. You need to be a god at some of the speedrun tracks. You just gotta add it to that. I have it's like most games. If you have to it's like Sonic. It's like speedrun. Yeah, just spin dash, just zoom and stuff, and like symmetric with shine sparking everywhere, pretty much.
It's one thing Metroidvanias are known for. It's their sequence breaking.
High Dread, for example.